Welcome to a new episode of 2K TV.
Playoff season is here. It's our favorite time of year. It's probably yours too. We're excited.
That's right, and there's so many ways you can dive right into the playoff action inside 2K21.
And once again, we're gonna look to the game to see which team will take it all.
Last season, the game got it right.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey Dave.
Hey Kevin, the Mavericks had far and away the...
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. So Dallas will get the first possession. Murray against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it. Kevin, once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Porzingis. Here's Kleber. Pass to Burke. Lock at 6. And here is Doncic. And Davis pulls it down.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Now, here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Passes it to Burke. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Porzingis trying to get free. Burke can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Drummond kicks to Davis. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Hardaway. Murray for 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
James in the post. Burke covering. Such a wide open look. Murray's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So for Dallas, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Porzingis passes to Doncic. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Just another way, Luka Doncic is such a tough cover. This guy's knack for getting into the painted area and converting both easy shots and contested shots.
Mavericks trail by 4. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis finds Burke. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Gordon the pass to Davis. And it's Drummond missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Lakers also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeJounte Murray. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
Yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you said, let it play out. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Morris dishes to Bamba. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Morris against Brunson. From deep. Morris, no good. The Mavericks leading. From 18 feet away, again, the Mavericks score. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And here's Morris for 3. That shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Doncic. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 10 points.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
Now here's Gordon. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And he comes up with the deuce. Bamba's got his second basket of the night. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks rebound. Oh, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Burke. And then for Los Angeles, Stewart's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Aaron Gordon.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Bamba. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caruso, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 8. And here we go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Powell kicks to Doncic. Six on the shot clock, and they double up Doncic. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Morris passes to Bamba. Back to Morris. Shoots over Doncic. Morris, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. And now an 11-point Maverick lead. LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bamba dishes to Morris. And again, the Lakers no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Kicks it out to James. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Dallas, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action after this word. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron James is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Stewart in at the 4 slot.
But Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm and he's making it hard on the defense.
Paulie Stein against Drummond. James in the post. Drummond finds Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 20.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Drummond passes to Kuzma. LeBron outside. And finished off by LeBron.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Mavericks leading by 14. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given.
Young fella.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Brunson finds Hardaway. Now Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Off target at the rim. Lakers trail by 10. One-on-one here. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Porzingis, all sorts of time. And the shot is long.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Timeout called the Lakers. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Burke, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now Burke plays it up and banks it in. Burke's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Right wing.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's LeBron, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas leading by 10. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Pass to Burke. He kicks to Hardaway.
You see, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Now the pass to Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Tim Hardaway Jr. go to the line here. That one on Davis. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Gordon with no one around. They get it back. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And the grace of Davis's game, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Now here's Porzingis. He has 6. And that one drops for him. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Morris with the ball. Out defended by Cauley-Stein. And Burke has it in the corner. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Burke's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morris into the lane. Bamba kicks to Morris. Davis inside. Powell's there. Caruso, the pass to Morris. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Burke, and Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Davis with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And here is Doncic. 22 points for him. Out to Hardaway. Good if it goes. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead. At the horn, the move.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Tonight, and that does it for our.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Trey Burke is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And they double up James. Murray dishes to Davis. LeBron with it. Back to Davis. And a wide open look for James. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Burke finds Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach, Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot, easy.
Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Now here's Burke. James covering. Now here's Burke. He has 6. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Trey Burke. Stewart's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Aaron Gordon. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
To the paint, here's Kleber. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Porzingis trying to get free. Brunson, no good. Lakers trail by 20. Kuzma inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got his first points in this one.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
In the corner, it's Kleber. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
outside for Murray. And they double up LeBron. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Powell in for Maxi Kleber. Morris is checked in for the Lakers.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Lakers trail by 18. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Doncic. He's got 24.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Morris looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Passes it to Stewart. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Lakers also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Doncic dishes to Powell. And he gets it to go. Powell's got 5.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Here's Hardaway. And the dunk by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here's Doncic. He's got 26. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. And Bamba pulls it down. Lakers trail by 20. Gordon the pass to Morris. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And the basket is good. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Morris outside. He dishes it to Bamba.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic against Morris. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Here's Caruso. Burke covering. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. It's good. Powell's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Davis throws it down.
You don't see bigs with a handle like Davis's. How do you stop that?
Doncic against Morris. Now Doncic, he has 30. A second chance effort. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Bamba. Davis is out there with Gordon. Then there's Murray. And it's Caruso in at the 2.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Burke, the pass to Doncic. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams, New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond's checked in for Bamba. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's LeBron in for Alex Caruso. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Mavericks leading by 22. And here is Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing?
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Murray against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. James kicks to Kuzma. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Murray outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Brunson, good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Now here's Burke, guarded closer. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Burke's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Davis. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Porzingis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Burke. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wide open look here for Murray. Triple from the wing.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Burke looking over the floor.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And that one's good by Davis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Hardaway with the bounce pass. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half. Davis, the pass to James. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brunson against Murray. Lakers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Davis dishes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Murray against Brunson. And the Mavericks call time here. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Dallas leading by 19 points. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A different look for Dallas. Marc Gasol's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Taurean Prince comes in for Hardaway. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Trey Burke. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Mavericks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Redick passes to Gasol. Doncic against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Doncic throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
The first free throw is good.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
That one is no good. Matthews against Murray. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the call on James. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The free throw drops for Redick.
And in college, Redick was an all-time leading scorer. Years later, he's still a top producer. Great shooting ability is really something you can bank on.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Doncic. Morris right side. And Drummond kicks to Harris. Here's Haslam. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.